Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Monatui, coach of the Tampa Bay Luxrays, and today I'm bringing you guys the Week 4 match for NPL minors. This week we're going up against Tone. His link will be in the description below. Definitely check him out. I apologize that there's no team builder for this video. I'm pretty sick and my throat hurts, so it kind of hurts to talk, so I kind of didn't want to do too much of that, so I'm going to limit this to just one game. Next week, as long as I'm feeling better, there will definitely be a team builder up because, again, I do like doing those. For a quick rundown of the team, since we don't have a team builder, we have Choice Banded Zygarde, 10%. We have a Life Orb Lycanroc. Tone on his team had Standoff Fence, like he had T-Tar plus Excadrill, so I kind of wanted to take advantage of that with a Sand Rush Lycanroc. As you can see, he didn't end up bringing that, but I can still put in work versus the Charizard as well as the Togetic, that thing. And he doesn't really have a great switch into Stone Edge bar his Conkeldurr, which is kind of nice. We then have Curselax, which puts in a lot of work versus this team. We have Bloom Doom, Heatran for the Manaphy. We have Extra Belt, Tapu Bulu, and then we have what was supposed to be Baton Pass, Mega Scizor. It was supposed to be Agility Baton Pass into Tapu Bulu, but I forgot to put Baton Pass on it, so it's actually just like Baton Pass Agility, or no, it's Agility Roost 2 attacks, and it's like actually not that good versus this team. I don't even have Steel moves to hit the Togetic. So that's cool. I don't have Bullet Punch, I don't have Iron Head. It's like Bug Bite and Superpower. And as you can see, Superpower has absolutely no purpose on this team. But regardless, we're going to jump into the game. I'm going to lead with my Mega Scizor, and he is going to lead with his Conkeldurr. I'm going to scout for the Fire Punch. I'm physically defensive, so I can take it. I'm just going to go for the Bug Bite, maybe get rid of a Berry if he has it. But as you're going to see here, he's going to go for the Knockoff, predicting me to switch out. I'm going to go for the Agility here. Attempting to pass it, but this is where I realized that I'm dumb and I didn't bring it, so I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm just going to stay in here with Scizor. So I'm going to Roost up. Again, because of my physical defense investment, I'm just going to be able to tank hits from this thing all day. So I will be able to kind of just spam Bug Bite for a little while. He's not going to be able to get too much health back with Drain Punch, so I'm just going to keep attacking him, getting him a little bit low. And at this point, I know he's going to go for Drain Punch again because going for Knockoff hasn't been working out for him. So on this turn, I'm going to switch out in my Tapu Bulu as he is going to go once again for the Drain Punch, and we are able to take that relatively well. And then I'm just going to go for a Wood Hammer because it hurts everything on his team. And as you're going to see here, he's actually going to stay in, and he's going to allow me to knock out the Conkeldurr, which is really nice. So that's just the strength of Tapu Bulu coming through, being able to knock out Conkeldurr from a very high amount of HP. But also good is that's pretty much the only thing he has to stop Curselax, so I'm going to go out into it now, attempting to start setting up. And as you're going to see, he goes into Togetic, he goes for the Thunder Wave, not that big a deal, I have Rust on this thing. He does, or no, I pull a double here in the Heatran, predicting him to want to go out into Celebi, because if it's a set up Celebi, that's the only way he can kind of deal with Snorlax, but I use this as an opportunity to get Rocks up to possibly deal with his Charizard, but he hard switches it in order to deal with Rocks. He's going to Mega Evolve, go for the Earthquake. It's not going to do a lot of damage at all. He's uninvested Charizard. He's very bulky. He doesn't have Dragon Dance or anything like that, as I find out later on, which is very good. So what I decided to do here is just start cursing up. Unfortunately, I get paralyzed on the first turn. Not that big a deal. But on the following turn, I am going to go for, I believe, a Curse, just to see what he wanted to do. He does reveal the Nasty Plot, but even at +2, I can take a hit from this thing very well, especially because he's leftovers in that Life Orb. I will take this relatively well. He's going to go for another Nasty Plot because he knows he doesn't do too much damage to me, as we are going to go for the Body Slam, and unfortunately for him, we are going to get the Para. And what this allows me to do is go out into my Mega Scizor, eat up the +4 Giga Drain, and then I can knock him out with the Bug Bite on the following turn, as he actually decides to stay in and sack it off. So that's really good for me. Bug Bite's going to easily be able to knock him out. And then now he literally has nothing for Snorlax. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out into my Snorlax on this turn. He's going to go, or he's in with his Zardex. Once again, Earthquake doing absolutely nothing to me. I'm just going to start setting up to the point where I can win. He's actually going to go for Flare Blitz. He knows I'm Thick Fat, but Flare Blitz does a little bit more damage than Earthquake anyway. And his plan, I believe he said in his video, was he planned on going for Flare Blitzes continuously just so that he can try and kill himself, so that he can get in with Manaphy to try and set up when I'm low and catch me on a Para so that he can knock me out with like +3 Surf or something along those lines. Unfortunately, that's not really going to work out for him. I'm going to rest up after being relatively low. He's going to Flare Blitz again. He's not going to be able... He basically, if he crits me, that's a little bit of a problem, but even then, Like, I'm bulky enough to take it, and I am still thick fat, so it's not going to be doing too much damage to me, which is nice. It'll be doing like 30% to me max. He decides to roost here, going to try and go for that crit. He's going to abandon the killing himself plan, as I'm going to go for another body slam. I'm going to get another para. This one doesn't matter as much as the one on Celebi, because as you're going to see here, he's not going to get fully parried. He will be able to outspeed me, and what I will be able to do now is just go for another curse, continuously setting myself up to the point where I will be able to beat Manaphy no matter what he does with it. So he's going to go for the Earthquake. With +2 defenses up, it's not going to do anything to me. With +2 attack, I'm guaranteed to 2 KO Manaphy, so I'm just going to stop cursing up there. So as you can see here, he does go out into his Manaphy. Unless he Scald Burns me, I will be able to 2 KO him, like I said. He is going to go for the Tail Glow. I'm going to go for the Body Slam. Going to do a good amount of damage, and I can knock him out with the next one after living this +3 Surf, so he didn't even have Scald. And then we're going to be able to knock him out with the next one. So that's really cool. Manaphy's down. And now all he has left are 2 things that don't deal with me in any way, shape, or form. So he's going to go Piloswine, an Earthquake. That does absolutely nothing. I'm going to rest up. Basically, his only chance of doing anything was critting me there with the Earthquake. Even if he crit me there, like Tapu Bulu kind of just won along with Heatran, because I had moves to hit the Togetic, and I had Bloom Doom for this thing. So that's good. I'm basically going to skip the rest of this game because it's literally just me winning with Snorlax. So Body Slam, and then versus the Togetic I get to +6/+6, and then I kill it. Woo! Alrighty. Sorry if this game seemed like really rushed. My throat is actually like in a lot of pain. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. This was a 6-0 win. That's really cool. That's really going to help out our differential and our chances for promotion into the majors, which is very nice. I don't know who we play next week, but like I said, check out Tone in the description below. He has a YouTube channel. He uploaded his perspective of this match, so definitely check that if you guys want to. With that being said, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next game.